Hello everyone, welcome to Babu Banasidas University. Myself Akash Vashne, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering. Today I am going to discuss solenoid type relay. This is the second solenoid type relay. So in solenoid type relay, you see it is the most general form of relay. First point is it is the most general form of relay. Okay, it is used in many application. It is used in many application when the current exceed the pre-specified level. Okay, the magnetizing force produced by solenoid increases, that causes plunger to pull down. So this is about the solenoid type relay. In the solenoid type relay, when the current exceeds the pre-specified level, the magnetizing force produced by solenoid increases, that will cause the plunger to pull down. In this way, flap close the trip circuit and thereby trip circuit is activated. So now see the construction of solenoid type relay. In the solenoid type relay, here we have in this way, and here we have a solenoid. This is the solenoid, and we have a number of turns here. Current I enter from this side and leaving from this type. Okay, here we lies here. This is the flap circuit. This is the flap circuit, and from this goes to the trip circuit, and this is the plunger, and this is the solenoid. Okay, so this is the construction. If the current exceed the pre-specified, if current is more than pre-specified value, then magnetizing force increases. That magnetizing force move the plugger down. When plugger is down, flap will close the circuit and it will trip the circuit. So in this way solenoid type relay works. Okay, now see induction disc type. Now see, third is induction disc type. induction disc type. Firstly, we see the figure. This is the shunt magnet. This is the shunt magnet. Okay, it is clear. This is shunt magnet, or we can call it, on the shunt magnet we have placed the pressure coil. So it is also called as pressure shunt coil. Yeah, we can call as pressure coil. We have placed the pressure coil here. From here we can apply the DC supply to the shunt magnet. In this way you apply the DC supply. Now we have considered here a disc is here. This is the disc. This is the disc. On the disc this is goes to the, and this is the brake magnet we can apply. This is the brake magnet. Now consider one more thing. This is the series magnet. Series magnet. From series magnet we have considered the and this is the connected to the load, and here we can have a switch, and this is called as series magnet, or we can call it as current coil, or we can call it as current coil. Now see what is happening here. In this we have two magnet. First is shunt magnet and second is series magnet. On the shunt magnet pressure coil is placed, on the series magnet current coil is placed. Okay, the flux produced by shunt magnet and series magnet under the normal operating condition will not disturb the disc and flap circuit. When the flux produced by shunt magnet and series magnet exceed the pre-specified value, then disc will revolve and it will close the or trip the circuit. So in this way induction disc type relay work. Okay, so you have to write one more point. This relay is exclusive use for AC supply. This relay is exclusive use for AC supply application only. AC supply application only. Now write the key point that I have explained here. You have to write. Okay, one by one you have to write the point here. Now write one point here, that shunt magnet is connected in parallel to the supply. The shunt magnet is connected to supply in parallel fashion and is polarized voltage. Okay, now the flux produced by shunt magnet can be considered as restraining flux. The flux produced by shunt magnet is called as restraining flux. This restraining flux is proportional to the supply voltage. So this restraining flux is proportional to the supply voltage. This restraining flux is proportional to the supply voltage. Now see what happening in the series magnet. In the series magnet is connected in series with the supply and load. The series magnet is connected in series with the supply and load and is polarized current. The flux produced by series magnet, the flux produced by series magnet is called as deflecting flux, is called as deflecting flux. Okay, initially when the relay is in the normal operating condition, the deflecting flux and restraining flux will not rotate the disc. Under the abnormality, or we can say fault condition, the deflecting flux and restraining flux exceed the pre-specified value. We can write as restraining flux as phi r and deflecting flux is write at phi d. So phi r and phi d is exceed than pre-specified value, thereby flap close the trip circuit and trip circuit is activated. So in this fashion induction disc type relay work. Okay, now last classification of this category is induction cup regulator type. So you have to write induction cup regulator type. Fourth classification is induction cup regulator type. तो in the induction cup regulator type, this relay work on the principle of induction, works on the principle of induction, works on the principle of induction. Okay, this is similar, almost similar to the induction disc type. Okay, so I will make a figure. Suppose this is the magnetic field frame, this is the magnetic field frame. Okay, here we placed a winding here, and this winding goes to the this is called the S1 winding. After that, this is called as S2 winding. Okay, in this we have placed a drum, we can place a drum, and this drum is goes to the, this is the flash circuit, and this is goes to the trip circuit. This is called as field magnetic frame, and this is called as drum. Okay, so in the induction cup regulator type, it will operate when the flux produced by S1 and S2 ratio will be greater than 1. If you want to operate induction cup regulator type relay, then the ratio of flux produced by S2 by S1 is greater than 1 when the relay will operate. This is the operating condition of induction cup regulator type relay. When the ratio of S2 by S1 is less than or equals to 1, then relay does not operate. Okay, so you have to remember, this is the very important point. The flux produced by S1 is, suppose we can consider the S1 produce the flux phi1, S2 produce the phi2, then the ratio of S2 by S1 is greater than 1, then the relay will operate. Okay, so this is work on the principle of induction. So in this video we will see, we will discuss, we will revise the concept one more time, that what we are discussing here. Firstly, we have discussing solenoid type. Okay, after solenoid type we will discuss the induction disc type. After induction disc type we will discussing induction cup regulator type. Or before the solenoid, in the previous video we will discussing the attractive armature type relay. So these four classification are of electromagnetic relay. So these four classification, this electromagnetic relay is classified into four categories. First is attractive armature type, second is solenoid type, third is induction disc type, fourth is induction cup regulator type. Electromagnetic relay classification is on the basis of as per construction. as per construction we can see the electromagnetic relay is classified further into four types. Okay, this electromagnetic relay works on the principle of attraction, electromagnetic attraction and induction. Okay, so this is we have learned about the electromagnetic relay. In the next upcoming video we will see what is thermal relay. What is thermal relay? Okay, so for thermal relay stay tuned with the channel. I think you will understand the concept. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye, take care.